both teams. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Real chance!
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Paredes. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi forwards and with intent. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. White. Foden. And here's Gordon! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Otamendi shifted upfield. Romero. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bellingham. Anderson. Stones. And he's managed to get free. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Spence. Bellingham. Spence. Rice. White. He has a look up. Shot a goal! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Acuna. Simeone.
Acuna.
Oh, that's nice. Simeone. And here's Alvarez! Rice. Aim forwards. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Gordon. Gordon!
Gordon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
McAllister, gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Gordon. Gordon! Oh, it's come to nothing. And it's played forward. Senesi. McAllister. Spence. England look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Belly. Stones forwards and with intent. And it's White. That's a nicely weighted pass. No, it's not getting there. Senesi, aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Senesi. England leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Anderson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ah, such a clever touch. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Alvarez. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Foden. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see it. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
McAllister. Otamendi. De Paul. Rice. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Foden. Foden! Could be danger here. Spence's cross. McAllister gets it clear. Out for a throw. Anderson. And here's Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. Foden. Now it's Gordon. Shoots! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Rice plays it short. Might be danger here. Chance! That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Kane. Foden laid out to the left flank. Spence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Romero. De Paul.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Yehi. Rice. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Anderson. Yehi. Anderson. That's a good run down the left. Spence. Gordon. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Foden. Bellingham, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a throw. Messi. And a chance! White, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Foden. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely feet. And here's Alvarez. Bellingham. Rice shifted upfield. Played back to the goalkeeper. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Acuna, now here's the delivery. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pickford sends that a long way. Paredes. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi! Romero. Danger averted for now. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he's there to get rid. Ball's gone out of play. Foden proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Gordon. And it's Spence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Romero. Otamendi forwards and with intent. McAllister. Senesi. McAllister. Acuna, gently done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. White. England half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. White. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Foden. White. Oh, it's played into the... Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Otamendi shifted upfield. De Paul. And it's played forward. Stones cuts it out. Yehi. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Out to the left it goes. Nicely shaped cross. The referee has given a corner. Punched away. Forward it goes. The pull, aim forwards. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Alvarez. De Paul. Anderson wins the duel this time. And he's there to get it away. Romero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. In by Messi. Now it's Foden. Succumbs to the pressure. De Paul. Simeone. Alvarez. Alvarez! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Plays it out wide. Spence could try cutting inside here. Senesi getting this one clear. Out to the right. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Kane. It's anyone's ball now. De Paul. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
England in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. De Paul. And here's Messi. Rice. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Gordon has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Otamendi. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Gordon. Messi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Anderson, gently done. So, what can they make of this? Spence. Keeper's got good distance on that. Senesi. Paredes. De Paul. Romero. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Otamendi. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Stones. Rice. Great work on the overlap. That's good play. And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gordon demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Simeone. Acuna. And play for a throw. Foden. Rice. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Foden played out towards the right wing, played back in. Gordon. Great chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Senesi forwards and with intent. Acuna. Acuna. Can he latch on to this? Simeone. Nice control. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Anderson can get it clear. Now it's Simeone.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Acuna plays it across. He can get that clear. McAllister. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And it's played forward. Foden. Gordon.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Spence played in. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. He has found the way through. Cleared away. Rice. Stones. Stones played up towards the front line. And it's played forward. What a throw in. Senesi. Acuna looks to the other side. Messi. Romero. That's very neat. And here's Alvarez. Tries a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Gahey gets it away. Spence. Gahey. White. White making good progress on the right-hand side. And that could set him on his way. That was very necessary. And it's White. And here's Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Kane! Oh, it's come loose. Otamendi clears it away. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Rice. It's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And they've got rid. Now then, the ball's come loose. England desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Rice proves just a little bit too strong. Rice with the short one. Hit into the middle. White. That's tidy. Can he deliver? McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is a great pick out. Rice. Anderson. Stones. Foden. Bellingham. And it's White. Acuna does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. White. And the pass is intercepted. Paredes. Messi. Romero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rice. And it's Kane. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Foden! Foden! Outstanding save to keep that out. Really well cleared. We get a throw in. Strong running down that left flank. Spencer's cross. Oh, super find. Gehi. Spence, forwards and with intent. Spence. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Gordon. So, oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's come loose here. DePaul. McAllister. Gehi, no, again there's no way through. Spence. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Romero. Senesi. Paredes. Gordon. And it's Kane. That looks a good ball through. Oh, great! There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
England, that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when the counter-attack.
Romero. Otamendi shifted upfield. Paredes gently done. Acuna. Now it's Alvarez. Gehi gets good distance on it. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Rice. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. McAllister. Simeone. England are closing in on a comfortable win. And it's hoisted clear and claimed it back swiftly. Played out wide. Played it again.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone about him.
Rice. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Calmly anticipates. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Romero, aim forwards. Stones cuts out the pass. Paredes. And it's Messi. Messi. Cleared without complication. Nice physical challenge. Bellingham. Into the last 5 minutes. Spence going full steam ahead down the left flank. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Spence really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Otamendi. That's a look and plays it forward. Stones gets over and intercepts, and back to the keeper they go. That's really well manoeuvred. White tries making a foray down the right. Romero. De Paul. Romero. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham. Gehi. Anderson. Messi. Simeone. Well, no question that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Gehi shifted upfield. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's run loose here. He's having a shot! Acuna. Simeone. McAllister, gently done. And that's been won straight back. And that is it, the referee has seen it off. England, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Okay, interesting. Martinez sends that a long way. De Paul, Messi. Romero. Romero. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Kane. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Foden. Out to the left it goes. Spence. Gordon. Gordon has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Otamendi with the clearance. Romero. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Stones. Bellingham. Yehi. Rice. Rice chooses to go cross-field. White. Stones. Stones forwards and with intent. Senesi. Senesi shifted upfield. Otamendi. Long ball looking to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Anderson. Rice. Foden. And here's Kane. Oh, good spread. He whips it across. Cleared away. Simeone. De Paul. Otamendi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Simeone. Oh, that's well done, really robust. White. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's White. Bellingham. Anderson. Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. Simeone. Alvarez. Messi. Romero. Foden. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Gordon. And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Right towards the other side. Messi. De Paul. Messi. McAllister. Paredes. Messi. A vicious ball here. Stones gets it away. And it's Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Good take, and is he in? Steaming on goalwards. Simeone. McAllister. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rice. Gahey, aim forwards. Rice. Gordon. Rice. And it goes cross-field. White. White. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to get it away. Rice. Bellingham. White. He's got away. Otamendi gently done. Simeone tries to dink it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alvarez laid out to the left flank. Rice. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. White. Foden. Bellingham. And it's White. Foden in acres of space out wide. Time to deliver. And here's Foden. There are a few waiting for it. Bellingham. He's having a shot! Romero. Anderson. And a chance! It's a loose ball. White. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got options in the box if he tries to shoot. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Simeone. Messi. And Messi!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's straight offside. That's a nicely shaped ball. Messi. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a throw. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up he goes! Oh, extraordinary.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Foden done delicately. Cross goes in there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Romero. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Bellingham. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. And it's White. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Romero. Romero. Alvarez. De Paul. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rice. Yehi moved on forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Spence. Yehi. Rice. And here's Kane. Oh, Red, nice interception. McAllister. Now that's Simeone. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Good play through for the wide man. Lovely feet. And it's White. And here's Foden. Foden, now here's the delivery. Romero clears it away. De Paul, and the counter is on. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Simeone. Lobbed in behind. He expected better, and so did he. Spence. Anderson. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rice. Bellingham. Bellingham made over towards the opposite flank. Into the channel. That's the throw. McAllister. That's a lovely neat pass. Spence gets over and intercepts. Anderson. White. And it's lofted through here.
Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Acuna forwards and with intent. Over to the left. The cross comes in. That had too much on it. Spence. Oh, easy pickings there. Now who's going to be first to this? Plenty waiting in the middle. Cleared away. Played out to the right. And it's Messi. Nice control. Caresses it through. Spence attempts a clearance. That's good play. Out to the right. And it's played in here. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there.
A little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Tries a shot! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Gordon, takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
DePaul. Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Kane. So what can they make of this? Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. Romero clears it away. Rice. And the shot's on here. Great chance! It just took too long getting forward.
Bowden cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Otamendi aim forwards. And here's Kane. Senesi wins the duel this time. Messi. Romero. Messi. Paredes. Simeone. DePaul head out towards the right wing. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Anderson. And it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. White. DePaul, and now the breakaway. That is a great pick out. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spence. Spence going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gordon. Gordon powering for... that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Kane. Anderson. White tries a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Keeper's dealt with that. Anderson. And he shoots! McAllister getting this one clear. Now it's Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Oh, that's neat. And it's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Here it is, crossed in. Spence tries to clear.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that?
Messi! Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Paredes moved on forwards. De Paul shifted upfield. Alvarez. Stones gets it without sophistication. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Big chance! Messi. De Paul. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Chance to shoot! De Paul. Foden. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Nice physical challenge. Senesi. De Paul. Paredes. Messi. Romero. Paredes. De Paul. Played out to the right. And that'll be a goal kick. Played in by Foden. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Ball's gone out of play. Romero. Messi. Romero. Messi. De Paul. Romero, gently done. Rice. Aim forwards. Gordon. Bellingham. White. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. has been cleared. And here's Gordon. White. And here's Foden. Foden! Oh, that is rather wayward. Really well manoeuvred. Foden. Belly. And here's Kane. Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. Now that's well seen too. So who's he picking out? Oh, great header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction to get the drift.
Lofted upfield. And here's Messi. White attempts a clearance. And it's McAllister. Oh, that's nice. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Oh, this and the shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Rice. Yehi. Rice. Spence. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Yehi. Spence.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. White. Acuna. Paredes. De Paul. Messi. Romero. Calmly anticipates. Gordon. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Applies the finish! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Foden. White. That's tidy. Anderson. Rice. Foden. Anderson. Kane. It's Kane! They've played it short. Gordon flings it across. Foden is flagged offside.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gordon. Rice. Gordon. Knocks it out wide. That's very neat. Rice. Bellingham. Rice. Spence. He's cut it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ooh, delicate chip through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Stones. Stones forwards and with intent. Acuna. McAllister. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. He has found the way through.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Kane. And here's Foden. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Otamendi gets good distance on it. And it's Spence. Spence, and that's aimed into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
De Paul. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Gahey gets it away. And that is out of play. And it's Paredes. Simeone. Cleared without complication. Paredes. Alvarez. Spence. Kane.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's found him in space! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Argentina really will have to throw everything at this now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That has been knocked clear. Acuna. He's in space and looking for options. That is lovely. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Romero cuts it out. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Now it's Messi. Messi goes for a shot! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Romero. The ball goes in. And that has been cleared. White. Foden. Foden forwards and with intent. Gordon. And the shot! Out of play for a throw. Alvarez. Yehi. And here's Gordon. Spence. Spence charging forward down that flank. Acuna. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's running through. Alvarez. Alvarez's cross. And it's Messi. Now it's Simeone. McAllister. De Paul. Back into the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Gordon. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rice. Kane. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi shifted upfield. Messi looks to get on the end of this. better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Acuna over towards the opposite flank. Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's really well cleared. De Paul. Played into the middle. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alvarez. Messi. It's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Romero, aim forwards. England have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Romero. Messi. That's good play. Can he deliver? Spence did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Spence. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. Nice control. Oh, what a climb! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Senesi gently done. De Paul. Oh, can he get onto this? Yehi. And it's played forward. Gordon. And here's Kane. Oh, he's bustling through here. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alvarez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Gahey chooses to go cross-field. White. Anderson. White. Bellingham. Foden. Gordon, played out towards the right wing. Paredes. And here's Messi. De Paul. Romero. And here's De Paul. Messi, and he's heaved it away. De Paul have it back and can go again. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. He's in a great position here. Can he spark a counter here? Gordon! This time, surely! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, such a clever touch. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kane spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Moved on forwards. Oh, super find. Kane, and he's onside. Kane proves could be danger here.
England clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
fires! Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Gordon.
And can he finish it? Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Gehi.
Great run on the overlap here. We can get that clear. Anderson. He whips in across. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
De Paul. Paredes. De Paul. And it's Messi. Messi. And that's aimed into the middle. That's not going far. Belly. That's a throw. And it's hoisted clear. And played it back swiftly. Played back in. Now it's Simeone. Played in with purpose. And that was asking just too much of him. And he cuts out the supply. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Gordon.
Kane. Foden. White. Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Gordon clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Rice, some resolute defending there.
Gehi.
Anderson. Spence.
Gehi.
Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great work on the overlap. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Simeone. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Over to the left. That has been cut short. McAllister. McAllister. Messi. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. McAllister. England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, good spread. Messi. That's very neat. Produces a cross. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. Bellingham. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ball is over the line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Anderson. Rice. Gehi forwards and with intent. Paredes. Now it's Simeone. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, that's a nice ball. He's cut it out. Messi with the short one. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Messi, out towards the flank, back into the middle. That is lovely. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Romero, and it's lofted through here. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Very nicely done. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Kane. Well read, nice interception. And back to the keeper they go. Senesi. McAllister. Gehi. White looks to the other side, and the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
England sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Acuna. And that has put paid to that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Romero. De Paul. Otamendi. Paredes. Messi. McAllister. Messi. Simeone played out to the left flank. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Spence. And here's Gordon. And it's Spence. Shot a goal! Paredes gets it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they've got rid. Anderson. Rice. Bellingham. Plays it through. White, crossed into the box. Lovely ball, chance to shoot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
England find a position of real strength now. Senesi. Acuna. McAllister. Alvarez. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Alvarez. And he thumps it clear. Simeone! A real chance and a real let-off. Spence. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Senesi. Senesi shifted upfield. Otamendi gets across to intercept that.
England are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And now the breakaway. McAllister. Played out to the right. Messi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rice. Spence. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Stones. Aim forwards.
Well, Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Foden. And it's White. Muscular approach does pay off here. Paredes, gently done. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Acuna. And it's played forward. Messi. De Paul. And here's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Foden. White. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Argentina are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Gordon. That's Rice. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. That's tidy. Out to the right. Rice. Spence. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Foden. And here's Gordon. Spence. Calmly anticipates. Paredes. Romero. And back to the goalkeeper. Stones. Aim forwards. White. And it's White. Bellingham. Kane. He's well positioned. Chance! Taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
England are having a ball here. Simeone. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. And here's McAllister. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Foden. Gordon tries to dink it through. Now it's Foden. Foden. And he decides to cross it. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Simeone. Alvarez. That's an imaginative pass. Pickford gets good distance on it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Always onto this. Nice interception, well timed.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Kane. Foden. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Anderson. Senesi. Stones cuts out the pass. And here's Gordon. And it's Spence. Delivered across. Messi. Romero. Some good work on the right flank here. Yehi. Stokes. Bellingham. Anderson. Stones shifted upfield. And it's White. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. And the finish! It's in!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Anderson. Stones gently done. Yehi. Spence. Rice. And here's Kane. Not much subtlety about that challenge. White. Lobbed in behind. And that has been clubbed away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Paul. Otamendi. He's fizzed it forward. And here's Alvarez. Messi knocks it out wide. Lovely feet. And here's Alvarez. And a chance! Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Gordon. He has found the way through. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Romero. Now he's wondering who wants it. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Keeper's not concerned by that. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Two changes being made right now. Acuna cuts it out. McAllister. Stones gets over and intercepts. Stones forwards and with intent. Kane. Foden. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Anderson. Played out to the right. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Now it's caught. He's had a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
The referee's given a throw. Acuna. Danger averted for now. And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Gordon! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys. Otamendi. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi. Fernandez. Alvarez. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. White with the clearance. And it's Messi. Fernandez. Gonzalez. Played out towards the right wing. Rice. Anderson. Kane. He's beaten the last man. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Fernandez. Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. He could be in here. Rice. Bellingham. White. Oh, super find. He's in space and looking for options. Foden plays it in. Tries to get it clear. McAllister. Romero. Throw it. Rice. Spence. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Great defending, strong and determined. Anderson makes the interception. He is through here! And it's Messi. Fernandez. Messi. In by Messi. Argentina with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. They've played it short. Acuna tries to cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that will be the final act. England really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take all exit bins located by entrance gates. Thank you.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a...
Simeone! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rice, now he's got space here. Romero. Messi. That's a throw. Romero. De Paul. Across. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Gordon. Gordon! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Gordon, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Moved on forwards. Applies the finish! It's anyone's ball now. Messi looking to run onto it. White. Kane. Gordon. Played down the flank. Will play through for the wide man. And that has been clubbed away. Spence. Rice. And here's Kane. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Simeone. Simeone played into space. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Rice played over towards the opposite flank. White. Foden. And here's Kane. Oh, good spread. And it's White. And the finish! Oh, he's in! Looking for support. And here's Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham done delicately. And they've got rid. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chance here to counter. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rice. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, sweet feet. Gordon. Gordon! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's played forward. Otamendi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Paredes. Acuna. McAllister. That's a cute ball. Stones is there, and he can get that clear. Acuna. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Acuna crossed in once more. Spence getting this one clear. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Foden. Acuna. Simeone gets into some space. Now that's well seen too. Acuna. McAllister. Referee's given a throw. Play for a throw. Simeone does really well to win the ball there. Stones. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And it's White. Rice. Brilliantly cut out. That's been won straight back. No way through, so back it comes. Spence. And can he finish it? It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Otamendi aim forwards. Messi. Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. Acuna. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's DePaul. DePaul. Anderson gets it away. Spence. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Spence. Romero. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Acuna, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Spence. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Spence. Yehi. Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There will be a throw-in. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Rice. That is a brilliant interception. Acuna forwards and with intent. Alvarez. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. White tries making a foray down the right. Foden. It's run loose here. White. That is lovely. Out to the right. It's really well cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi wins the duel this time. Paredes. Messi shifted upfield. And it's Messi. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. Oh, it's a great ball here. Alvarez! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Spence, aim forwards. Rice. Kane. Oh, it's come loose. Succumbs to the pressure. That's the throw. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Messi. Romero. And here's Messi. Danger averted for now. Now who's going to be first to this? Back into the middle. That's tidy. Simeone played out to the left flank. So who's he picking out? And it's played in. It's gone for a throw-in. Ball is over the line. Bellingham. Stones gently done. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. White. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, and it's lofted through here. And that's going to be a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Paredes. De Paul. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Romero. Oh, that's neat. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. White. Bellingham. Foden. And it's White. And he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. It's out for a goal kick. Senesi forwards and with intent. Acuna. Senesi. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. And we're not going to make any further progress now. He's got away. Simeone! Stones gets rid without sophistication.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kane. It's Kane! Otamendi clears it away. De Paul, aim forwards. Yehi. Anderson. Yehi. Spence. Rice. Now it's Gordon. And it's White. White puts them all in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Spence goes on a run down the left wing. Receive, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
nice and simple for the keeper.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Otamendi attempts a clearance. Cleared away.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Simeone. Nice physical challenge. Foden. White. Anderson. And here's Foden. Foden played out towards the right wing. He hits it! Romero with the clearance. Here comes another cross. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Otamendi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's picked out the run. Gordon. And the shot!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
England are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Acuna. And that's aimed into the... Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Paredes. Acuna. Acuna forwards and with intent. Yehi. Stones looks to the other side. Spence. Rice. And here's Gordon. And it's Spence. Bellingham. Anderson. Steaming on goalwards.
England are desperately trying to regain the momentum, and they've certainly upped the supply.
Bellingham. Yehi. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Acuna. Paredes.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Simeone. Acuna picks it up now. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. De Paul shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Rice. Yehi. England are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Spence. Rice. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Senesi. It's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Bellingham. Foden. And here's Kane. Kane, oh, good spread. And here's Bellingham. Anderson. Might be dangerous. Gordon! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Gordon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Romero. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And they win it back again. Now it's De Paul. And it's McAllister. And he has been fouled there. And here's De Paul. Romero. Oh, it's played into the area. It carries far too far and out of play. Rice. Rice. Foden. Into the channel. White has it in a wide position. Oh, shot! Goes for a shot! In he goes again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Senesi shifted upfield. Simeone. Can he latch on to this? Simeone. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he thumps it clear. And it's Paredes. Spence. Kane. Bellingham. White. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. De Paul. Messi. Gordon. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. Paredes makes the interception. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Foden. Bellingham. And it's White. White hurtling down that right flank. Paredes. Paredes, gently done. Foden. And here's Kane. Gordon. Gordon! Lacking in accuracy.
Gordon clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
It's a throw-in. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Otamendi. De Paul. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Now what about this cross? Climbs up big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It'll be a throw-in. Romero. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's a throw-in. And it's Paredes. Messi's cross.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Gordon. Now this could be a chance, surely!
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Gehi. Foden. White. Stones. Romero. De Paul. Alvarez. It's a delicate pass. Ah, such a clever touch. Romero opts to play it back. And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
They've played it short. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Alvarez! So close to drawing level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
White. Bellingham. Oh, that was very necessary. And it's White. Rice. And here's Kane, big chance! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So that's two now without reply. Moved on forwards. Foden. White looking to hit the byline here. Kane. Paredes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's played forward. Simeone, now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Stones. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. White. Stones. McAllister. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Messi takes a shot.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Rice. Yehi. Spence. Rice. And it's Spence. Thinks one through. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. He's got chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Rice with the short one. A chance to play it in. Spence. Out to the right. This looks promising. White, back when it goes. Anderson. Rice. Over to the left. Spence. Can he finish? Two minutes to be added on. Up towards the front line. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Stones. White. Stones. White. Bellingham. White. Game. And there goes the final whistle. England are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. That's Simeone. That's a nicely weighted pass. And they've got rid. Oh, such a clever touch. Over to the left. De Paul. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Messi with the short one. Romero. And he decides to cross it. Gehi gets it clear. Gordon. Rice shifted upfield. Paredes. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Anderson wins the duel this time. Now they can break here. Rice. Gehi. McAllister. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Spence. Rice. Kane. Gordon. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Simeone. Alvarez. And he welcomes it in. Now it's DePaul. He is through here. DePaul, he's onside. That has been knocked clear. And it's Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Great chance!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
White. Bellingham. Rice. Searching pass he's played there. Senesi attempts a clearance. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alvarez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Argentina can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out to the right. And he's making progress on the ball. White charging forward down that flank. Oh, it's come loose. Foden. It's run loose here. Anderson. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Messi, out to the right. Simeone. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Simeone demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Anderson. Decent progress down the left. Spence. DePaul gets him to thwart him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. That's good play. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in. Senesi. Romero. De Paul. Simeone. Oh, that's nice. Acuna. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. So it's going to be another corner. Defending of the desperate variety. McAllister in acres of space out wide. Simeone! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. Anderson, aim forwards. Senesi gets rid without sophistication. Moved on forwards. Out of play for a throw. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, sweet feet. Romero. Now that's well seen too. Gordon. Yehi. Rice. Spence. Rice. And it's Kane. Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's made its way to him. A header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
De Paul. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Bellingham. White. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Spence looking to hit the byline here. Romero with a fine tackle. De Paul played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on. He's got away. Oh, what a ball! Alvarez. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Simeone. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Acuna. The cross. And that has been cleared. Lovely feet. Paredes. And here's Alvarez! He's got away with one there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Senesi. De Paul. Otamendi gently down. Spence. Spence. Spence going full tilt down the left. Spence. Played into the middle. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romero. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spence. And here's Kane. That's been slipped through. Gordon finds himself offside. And it's Messi. Gordon. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Anderson, and the keeper's got it again. Stones. Rice. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Paul. Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. White. England. And time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Foden. Oh, good spread. White. Puts them all in. Oh, it's come loose. Simeone on 2 now and looking for 3. Now it's McAllister, and he's managed to get free. Anderson. White. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in, surely! Shoots! But 3-1! They have them in their sights again!
England, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Otamendi. McAllister. Senesi shifted upfield. Dealt with nicely by the defence. England have reclaimed it. De Paul. Aim forwards. Crossed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Out to the right. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. And here's De Paul. De Paul. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
De Paul is offering a wry smile there.
Messi goes short. Fired deep towards the back post. Messi, and he's gone backward here. Acuna. And he's heaved it away. That's tidy. McAllister. Acuna played into the box. And here's Messi. Played out to the right. Romero crosses it in. Bellingham. White gently done. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Gordon!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And here's Foden. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Nice looking ball. Spence. Gordon. Rice. Nice control. Rice. And he thumps it clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Spence. Now he's off and running. Otamendi. Romero. Messi. De Paul. Romero. Spence. Rice. Gehi. Spence. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Stones. Rice. And it goes cross-field. And it's White. White picks it up now. Big chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Kane quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Moved on forwards. Paredes. Senesi. Otamendi. De Paul. And it's played forward. White producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Stones. Rice. Gehi, aim forwards. Spence. Kane. White. And that has been clubbed away. That is a great pick out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Looks to the other side. White. White making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's White. Anderson. Anderson played out towards the right wing. Acuna. England really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stones. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Spence. Gordon. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Gordon. He has found a way through. Tries a measured ball. Simeone. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alvarez. Messi. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's White. Now it's Foden. Kane! DePaul. Now it's Messi. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Acuna. Simeone. That's very neat. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And again the keeper stands strong. Tries to get it clear. Acuna. Out to the left it goes. Laid back in. Messi. And here's the pull. McAllister. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. Foden. Time to deliver. Foden. He's had a shot! And that was very necessary.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yehi. White. Stones. Stones gently down. Bellingham. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Romero. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! No, he's missed it.